A basic use of a compass is to orient the map. Turn the compass dial to exactly north and place the compass on the map so it points to north on the map, usually towards the top of the page and parallel to the side margin. Now turn the map and compass together until the red north part of the needle gets into the orienting arrow, or doghouse. The map is now oriented, meaning that directions on the map line up with directions in the real world. One of the basic skills you'll want to master with your compass is the ability to measure the direction or bearing towards an object of interest. To do this with the compass, first make sure there's no metallic or electronic objects near your compass. To take a bearing, I'll stand still with a clear line of sight towards the object of interest. I'll hold the compass base plate level and use the notch to sight in on my object. I'll hold the compass level so that I'm looking straight across the base plate, and I'll line up the sighting line through the object and through the center point of the compass needle. I'll align the mirror so I get good visualization onto the compass needle and the direction arrow. I'm now going to turn the compass dial, and what I'm going to do is line up the direction arrow with the compass needle. I'm now going to fine tune to make sure that the compass is still level, both front to back and side to side. I want to make sure that my balancing line is going through the middle of the needle and through the middle of the sighting notch towards my object. I'll now make any minor adjustments needed on my needle, making sure that the needle is parallel to the direction line or direction arrow. Once all that's accomplished and I'm satisfied with my alignment, I can then read the bearing. In this case, just less than 40 degrees. Another fundamental compass skill is the ability to project a direction or shoot a bearing of our choosing out into the real world. This is useful after you've studied your map and you've chosen the best way to go. Shooting a bearing will allow you to see what direction that is in the real world once you've found it on your map. To shoot a bearing, I will dial in the direction of interest onto my compass dial. In this case, let's say we want to travel 84 degrees, approximately almost east. So I'm going to turn the dial on my compass until it's selected for 84 degrees, and I'll show that to you. With 84 degrees selected, I'll now hold the base plate level out in front of me. And with the base plate level and the line through the middle of the mirror going through the middle of the compass dial, I can now turn my whole body with the compass until the needle goes into the direction arrow. Once it's about there, I'll adjust my mirror so I can see a little better. I'll double check to make sure my compass is level front to back and back left to right, and I'll make sure that everything is lined up correctly. I can now look through the sighting notch and I can pick a distant object that's right along my bearing of interest. I can then walk towards that bearing and arrive at my direction of interest.